Alright, let me do an intro.
I hope Redo is actually on red.
Alright, what's up guys? This is episode 14. We're here with another live commentary with our featured guest, Wareya. And we are on CP Gullywash. This is a 5 CP version.
We're going to see the Red Scout get to mid first, but instead of putting extra time on the cap, he's just going to heckle. Oh, we're seeing Blue get caught up here by a couple of flanks. Blue Medic is already down at the start of the mid fight. That's not going to be good for the rest of the fight.
This is pretty much going to secure the point for them.
Yeah, Red has definitely already secured the point. They did some smart things with flanking and clumping up after they got a good pick.
I don't know why the Red Overweight would jump in with low HP when they have a medic and the other team doesn't.
The Blue Scout is doing something really smart here, threatening a back cap.
They should be aware of this. I think the Rocket Man is, but he killed himself.
One of the red players dropped, but they're going to get a sub in quick. The blue back cap succeeded, and we're going to see the second point get taken right away. Hopefully the red spawner is going to defend the point successfully.
Alright, so
this blue scout who is doing back caps all over the place is finally getting caught out here by the red soldier.
This
Red needs to get aggressive now because they have their Uber and the enemy team doesn't. But I don't think they're going to. No, they want to go, the medic wants to go, the pyro is going with them.
This is a really tough matchup right here. If you look back here with Red Rocketman versus the runner, like you really have to aim your rockets well, or else he's just going to back up the point again.
Yep, we see the back cap coming in, but luckily the red scout spawned in and pinched the blue runner between two places that they did not want to be. We're going to see the red runner do some heckling here. The blue medic is getting put out of position just a little bit, but they're being smart.
When you're low on HP and your healer's not around, it's definitely better to just survive and go back, rather than try to hit them while they're already getting healed. It's a meaningless gain.
You see the red medic get caught out of position here and try to 1v1 a scout, but they get flanked out by the heavy of all things. Heavy without a medic. But Gang Garrison 2 is luckily dynamic, so that happens all the time. And did the blue medic just die to random spam?
I didn't catch what he died to. Just, pyro? Wow.
This red scout is doing a lot of work here, running through people and just catching them off guard with some meat shots. It's like I'm really watching TF2.
Yeah, even the map design's kind of like...
the map design encourages heckling.
Pyro goes down, but...
we see this offensive red constructor here finally get their sentry up, but it's looking the wrong direction, so it's going to be really easy to heckle from cover. We're seeing even the blue medic is taking it out of all things, along with the scout.
Kind of fucked up there because he took unnecessary damage. They're going to be able to re-secure the point, forcing retreat because the pyro does not have enough range.
The sentry is going up looking in the right direction this time, and it's not getting heckled out fast enough, so it's going to look straight down on the point and force people off of it.
This is a great look for them because they don't have rockets to help take out the sentry.
We had a blue constructor to try to counter the red constructor, but they got caught out. They got caught out of guard because they overextended by a pyro. We're seeing the red combo recoup here and get ready for an Uber push. But the soldier doesn't want to go. The soldier doesn't want to go, and they're finally going now. They know they finally have an Uber. And the medic is just like, fuck it, this soldier isn't actually doing anything with my Uber, so I'm going to try to heal the scout, and it just all fell apart really fast.
Bad miscommunication there, because May jumps in assuming that he would pop the Uber right as he jumped over that little wall, and then he doesn't jump in, and then they fuck up entirely.
We're seeing a scout versus scout fight on top of the point here, but the red scout overextends and somehow doesn't die and manages to secure a kill at the same time. The red medic is caught out by the blue runner here without someone to heal, but luckily they catch up to the red runner before anything bad happens.
You'll notice this a lot with runner medic combos, is that the runner tends to go off and do their own thing and just rely on the healer for healing, but they don't really think about being a meat shield.
Which is very, very important for the healer, especially against players who think and aim well. It's a pub mentality that a lot of people come into pugs with, and it takes them a little while to realize that it doesn't work exactly the same way. We're seeing the Pyro get really aggressive here against the Scout. I thought they would be going... The Heavy is AFK here, just taking damage.
It's a good thing they killed him, so just let him go AFK in the spawn, like, who cares?
But Blue still manages to get a defense working here because of a really well-placed Blue auto gun. The Constructor takes a little bit of extra spam, though, and now the Red Constructor is going to get caught out of position between two hard places. And here we're going to see another... Oh, we're going to see a runner Uber, which is very, very good and probably one of the best Ubers in the game. They get in and take out the Blue Medic, which is a very important thing. And the Red Medic was trying to get out of position there, but they were too hesitant to get out of the fight, so they died. Both of the combo, but they did take out the Blue Medic and reset their Uber, so it wasn't a waste of a push.
Yeah, definitely, because they were able to...
The Red Soldier is kiting individual Blue players here on the flank, and it's really working out for them, and they're doing so much damage just because people are making mistakes. You see the Red Runner go straight into the face of the combo and manage to dodge all of those bullets from the Heavy's minigun, and then the Red Medic gets caught out by the Blue team because their pocket wasn't paying enough attention and got distracted along the flank. I don't think any of the individual players on Red understand the pocket role unless they're actually playing Heavy, or at least they're not acting like it.
Alright, Blue managed to get their point back. I think what they can do right here is to play a little bit more cautiously, take out whatever...
Blue's going to Uber in here, but they're not going to go anywhere with their Uber, just using it to refresh ammo instead, which is actually working out for them, at least somewhat. As the Red Rocket Man overextends here, thinking that they were getting a little cocky, but still manages to...
Tetrio. I think that was definitely a misplay.
That was really complicated.
So I'm checking out the second point right here. They do manage to take out the runners going back there.
We're seeing the improvised Red combo try to push here, but they decide that the Blue Constructor is being too much of a nuisance to do anything and back up for the Soldier to come along, and I'm very sorry for the late call. These rockets are disappearing into the air right before they hit people. That air shot almost hit, but not quite, and we're going to see a Pyro Uber run directly into the entire Blue team and take out at least 3 things.
Alright, this is a good look for them because they have 4 of them or 5 guys still alive.
The Blue Medic just got flared, but they're in such a secure spot, and they're very, very hesitant to not get into enemy fire. But the Red Runner is going to threaten a cap here, so at least the flank and assist have to do something down here. And the Blue Heavy is not pocketing, so against the Sentry, that means that the Soldier and Medic have died. What happened on last there? The Autogun and Constructor both got taken out by 1 Scout because
they only had 1.
The rest of Blue wasn't paying enough attention.
If you think about just in terms of battlefield awareness, their combo has to realize that the runner hasn't been taken care of. You can do this by either just looking at the kill log or just looking on the screen to see these actually up there. Because if you saw in the last point, there's actually a little hole, so he could shoot directly onto the Constructor and autogun.
Not only that, but the autogun has a dead zone there, so it can't aim it straight up in a direct line to the runner heckling it. And sentries can't be repaired in this game either, so they just have to be rebuilt. And that spells a death sentence for any autogun that's in a defensible spot that can easily get heckled without getting shot by the autogun.